With the rear of our buggy pretty much complete, we'll carry on with the front end, and although we've installed our suspension arms and sway bar with the previous kit bag, it's time for the front spindle and CVA assembly with bag H. This bag will be similar to bag F, which included the rear hubs and CVAs, although with a couple of slight differences due to the steering on the front end. We'll find some new LRC caster blocks which help lower the spindle, meaning the car should have better grip from the front end in most situations. We'll also find new spindles, new drive shafts, and tall ball studs. Finally, with your grease and thread lock close by, we're ready to get started. Okay, so we'll begin with our spindles by inserting a 4mm button head screw along with some 8mm washers. This steering stop screw creates a mechanical stop to limit the steering throw. Add extra washers if needed, or remove them altogether. It's completely optional depending upon your setup. With both sides complete, drive a kingpin screw into the top of each spindle, and then remove. Before completing the same process on the bottom too. By doing this, we are creating the threads in the plastic spindles ready for installing the carrier. Finally, insert a larger bearing to the inner side and a smaller bearing to the outer side of each spindle. And with that, our spindles are now prepared and ready for the next step. Next, we'll get our CVAs built just like we did for the rear, nothing new here. Again, I like to use a dab of grease, not too much to attract dirt, but just a tad to help keep things free and increase the life of the parts. And then go ahead and build up the CVAs, before inserting into the spindles we've already prepared. Next, we need to drop on a 0.2mm shim onto the axle, and insert a retaining pin, before dropping on a hex adapter, and tightening into place with a single 3mm set screw. Remember to wipe down and complete with thread lock applied, just enough so that the screw sits snug. Again, we repeat the same steps for the opposite side. And with that said, our front CVAs and spindles are complete. Both should turn completely freely with no binding whatsoever. We now need to attach our caster blocks before we install onto the front end assembly. Before doing that, insert 2 set screws loosely into the side of the spindle, top and bottom, just enough so that the set screws begin to bite. Now we can position the first spindle in between the caster block, and secure with a kingpin shoulder screw from the top and bottom, again taking care not to over tighten. These should go in nice and easy considering we've already pre-thread the spindles earlier. We can then tighten the set screws, taking care not to over tighten. Repeat on the opposite side, and with both complete we're ready to get these installed onto the front assembly, taking care to feed the dog bone end into the diff cup, seat the assembly into place, and feed through a hinge pin, secured with a 4mm button head screw, and a single 4mm set screw into the bottom to hold it in place. Tighten both screws only until snug. Over tightening can cause binding. Repeat on the opposite side. And with that, our front CVAs are now built and securely in place. Ensure everything moves and turns freely. Perfect. The final step for this bag is to attach the ball studs for the steering and camber links to attach to. Begin by inserting a 4mm set screw into the outer hole on top of the caster block, and an 8mm long neck ball stud beside it. With a second ball stud in hand, feed through 2 8mm washers, before feeding through the spindle arm, and securing into place with a single lock nut from the bottom. One side done. Repeat on the opposite side. So set screw, ball stud, and final ball stud with washers locked into place. The front end is really starting to take shape now. A quick final check to ensure everything is nice and free, which it is. No reaming or anything else necessary. You're seeing everything as I'm doing it firsthand throughout this build. Nothing has been prepared off camera here, so as you can see everything is coming along super nicely. We'll stick with the front assembly in the next kit bag, building and attaching the front camber and steering links to the ball studs we've just installed, as well as the front shock tower.